my dream would be for this to go from here, as let it just be dirty of him grabbing it, right? Because that's that. We're gonna go up to the truck. Okay. So I kind of need a special to start. Way back in 2003, I walked into my brother's apartment in Memphis, and I saw this book sitting on the floor. It had a bright red stripe on the bottom with white lettering, simple, that said The Bike Riders. The photograph on top was a black and white photograph of about 4 motorcycle riders cresting a rise in a rural interstate. Let's try one where you guys are actually crossing in front of the dolly. Everybody else moves in behind it. Let's see how that goes. Okay. All right, guys, a lot of energy and action. Yeah, it's great.
What'd you say, Jeff?
Just try to keep it going a little bit longer. Like after she says, okay, maybe we could come up with some things, right?
Okay, but just be watching your back so dolly's moving.
I think so, yeah. All right. Come on.
When you see it in live person, however old and dirty it looks, it's going to look 30% less old and dirty when you see it in camera, and you see it on the big screen, because it's just what happens. Something happens in the process of filming, and it's farther away, lighting, all the other things happening. So you have to go further than you think.
Erin is the one that came to us fully built. Like, she's a professional. Erin is not only the adult in the room, but she's by far the most talented person I work with.
Jeff is a very, very special and incredible director. And one of his strengths is that he knows the script inside and out. For one, he wrote it, but two, he wrote it with such care and has thought about every angle, so that by the time that we get to set, he has the blueprint. And that's something he told me early on is, I've already seen the film in my mind, so we have that to fall back on. If you want to try things out there and experiment with things, just know we can always go back to the film that I have in my head.
He doesn't like to rehearse. He likes to just shoot it, which I think is great, because it's like, oh, yeah, fine, whatever, you know, we'll see what happens.
I remember us having kind of a few conversations before we started, because, you know, they've been together for, you know, quite some time within the story, but you never really get a sense of, you never see them in their private moments, and the moments that you do are so fleeting. So it was really important for us to make sure that you get an essence of their relationship, you know, the good and the bad.
These motorcycles, some of which are 60 years old, you know, like we had bikes from the 40s, so that'd be 80 years old almost. I mean, these things, they didn't like it when it was cold, they didn't like it when it was hot, they didn't like it when it was dry, and they didn't like it when it was wet. So out of all of the prima donnas I've ever worked with, these motorcycles were the most.
I double Austin in this movie, so some of that will be me, and a lot of it will be Austin in real life, but there'll be some of that, like the chase scene with Austin, it'll be me, but Austin is getting so comfortable on a motorcycle, we're gonna get as much footage as Austin as we can. We rehearsed a lot of group riding, like what we shot a few days ago here at the Springfield Rally, where we came in and the Johnny characters and everybody's, myself and there's almost 20 stunt guys all behind him and a couple BG in the back.
So they're all going to be coming at you, boom, hit, and then we're going to run it through the fake punch. You got it. Okay? And then, yeah, let's just do that. No one shoots a film like Adam Stone. And I think I'm within my rights to say he shoots films because of the way I direct films. I feel like we've grown together through 6 films.